and then you actually get to like have fun with some accelerations and resistances and rhythm inside your body. I hope that we can soon get there. Ah, Bonnie, good. So who have the fluffiest Swiffer? Go, let's repeat the routine. In the right hand, your Swiffer, step across diagonal, 2, 3, and cha-cha, 1, and press line, keep, and weight change, 3 times, picking up your leg. So as much as I'm doing action in my leg, much more important, action in my standing leg, how the hip goes a little bit, turning and pulling in, cha-cha-cha, roll chassis, check, roll cha-cha, turning your belly to the Swiffer, go into a regular New Yorker, 2, 3, 4, 1, closing the foot just a little bit. Remember placing it now across of your Swiffer to go with this clarity of the axis. So one more time, regular New Yorker, 2, 3, 4. And just simply look down at the base of your stick and place your left foot right on the same line. And build it up inside. Compact check on 2 toes, 2, 3, cha-cha, side step, cross, and split weight, changing weight forward, closing, changing, closing, stepping forward.
Lost your feet at the end. Can you show your feet again?
Yes, of course. So let's get to the end of it. I'll be doing, I think I will be doing facing this way, so you will see all the footwork. Arrive to my New Yorker, 2, 3, split weight, 4, 1, building up to the straight leg and activating at the same time. So straightening and twisting, ball of the foot, check, pivoting in reverse, ball of the foot, little hip rock, pivoting again, check, and pivoting and side step, cross and forward over your left. So when you forward over your left, this is a tricky one. We need to activate your like a little inner thighs and soles to pivot in. I also feel the work on the glute to kind of sustain, not to let me fall, but to pull me inwards for this weight recover. Yes. And here immediately collecting to step out. Good. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and cha-cha, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, check, roll it, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and cha-cha, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Changing my arm, looking at you as well, ready, and 2, 3, and cha-cha, 1, holding the stick and feeling the open space between pelvis and the shoulder blade should give you a desire to close. So the moment when you're landing here, how are you creating this discomfort? Let's put our right leg on the ball of the foot, and we're about to step there. At this moment, this print on my shirt, I'm trying to keep it not moving, stable, and I start pushing from my right foot to the depths of my oblique. And the moment when I'm done, it's already feel twisted. So it needs to feel uncomfortable for you to waiting for the release of the twist. So, and same in the very first one. You acting on your standing leg, 2, and you should feel how the glutes are getting this way, and the torso is staying opposite. Twisting, hip. So the moment we get into this position, you want to advance your diaphragm, your solar plexus a little further into a split weight, knowing how much this groin area in delay, so you'll have fun of a big volume. So you're creating this volume by keeping the groin area deep while the chest placed a little further. Yeah, Madeline, so I'm looking at the line between your pelvis and your bra, and when you're moving sideways, it's not changing. Can you think that, okay, if there will be some limitation here, don't do it, just think that your hip is held, but your torso is moving away. Yes, but you're staying on this leg still. Stay on your left leg. Yes, and think that somebody holding and you're moving your chest. Good. So now between your butt and your bra there is a stretch, which will give your movement a snappy, energetic feeling. You was turning and keeping this space, 2 square. We need to have it much more stretchy. Yes, and I just use you for all of us to check one little thing. When I am releasing to avoid rocking action in my torso, I need to be as quick in compressing. So you see, it's not that I'm just magically build over soft tissues. They're very hard here, but I know how to soften them. Yes, and also directing my movement. Can you see like there is a different channel, one or different planes? The plane where my print with the California sunset this is a much more forward plane, and where my butt is pushed, it's much more posterior, anterior, posterior. Yes, here and hip, and then weight change. Let's do from beginning. I'll join you with the sweepers. Keep them in your hand. Ready? Good. One more time. I'm looking at you. Just one more time. Do your thing. Prepare. Cha-cha 1 and 2. Good. Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Funny. So yeah, we start on the left and we're stepping diagonal. What I want to check when I'm getting closer, if from the very beginning you can recognize mobility of the pelvis area next to your frame area. If you're starting with this, you pretty much know what you're doing and you will be successful on most of following steps. If this change internally is not so clear, you might be a survivor of this thing. Yeah, ready. Seeing how you're moving the base first, stepping here. Good. And cha 1. Very good. And up, twisting, hip and weight change. And now we go change, change, change. So let's say the stability of your sweeper is something you're checking. So can I have enough softness between my floating ribs and my groin area So when the hip is moving, my upper part is very calm and still. Yes, yay, good. Kicking the leg, cha, and try to find the moment. What is that? There is no really right way, but how long I'm referring to my sweeper and when. I would probably say like this, on both occasions. In your back step, still use it to initiate side shift. And when you feel that your spine is going already, then you don't need much help, or you don't need any security when you're simply going sideways. So let's do again, step and back, and feel the easiest way to change. Yes, hip and change and change and change, pick up, back, using the sweeper to change the weight. Whoop. Let's just do it a few times. Just back, close, forward, back, sorry, side, forward, back, side, forward, back, side, forward, back, side, forward. Keep doing, please. Back, side, forward, back, side, forward, back, side, forward. Yeah, keep doing. Whoop. Yes. Okay. One thing important, getting to the back leg, you want to feel that you're more confident with your balance by having counter directions. So on the moment when I'm stepping, reserving my chest in the front and reaching back with my groin area, give me a different confidence that I can survive change of direction. I can be balanced in motion, not just in position. And here, chest stays more forward, the hamstring goes further back. Yeah. And after some repetitions, you would notice the ease of attacking the front leg. Because if everything goes back, then it's a harder job. If I'm still in front, whoop, then we'll be good. Yeah? Absolutely. Let's do it a few times, faster. So all the way until the check. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Taya, ta, tick. And change. 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, cha-cha, 1, 2. Woohoo! Good. Now you're dancing and I am watching. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and cha-cha, 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2, 3, cha-cha, 1. Yes, this was not bad. 1, 2. Just a little thing. What's your better skill of preparation? Let's say it's display from a side. I'm counting and you hear my counts. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. At this point, even if I was resting, I start getting myself prepared. 2 and 3, twisting my pelvis against my frame. Cha-cha, 1. And when I say and, the hip is released. 1 and 2. So if you charged and if you know the moment to release it, 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2, then you will be in the best possible moment on your front. And here, because we'll put special effort of arriving on time, we will have enough time to do a little recollection. Like my legs are still in place. And I'm basically testing, how we can call it. We can compare it to hot air balloon. It's on the ground and the burner is working. At some point, there is enough hot air to pick the balloon off the ground. So think that balloon, or like this little bucket you're sitting on, is your leg. And you start putting more heat into your belly, and this leg is about to get inside. So first, listening to set up movement, preparation and wind up to the right. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. ChaCha 1. Ready. 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3. ChaCha 1. Ready. 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3. ChaCha 1. Very good. Very nice. Together. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. ChaCha 1, 2 and 3. I keep wanting, my body just don't want to get over this foot. How I will train it. At the first one, my softening in the diaphragm area is very important, but actually the legs not really working too hard because the movement is too low. It's in between my thighs. But if I would send a signal for my legs to be active, probably my thigh and my hip will respond to be connected. So let's just try a few times this, feeling the difference between just rocking it or changing. One more little trick here. In this type of movement, if there would be, for example, a partner's hand, you can push away from him. But we don't really use any of this force here. So when you go into your weight change, do a little trick again. Just pull your foot a little bit in. Hip and change. Not too much. But instead of working extra hard to push yourself over, just, again, if you see how much it is very little, but it makes a difference. Da. Hip, change. Hip, change. Ready? Pressure, weight. Yeah. Ta-ta-waka. Yeah, good, very nice. So right, twisting, hip and change and change and change. And I guess I'm doing something wrong. Two and three and ChaCha 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Everything is in place, sorry. And ChaCha 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now let's think of little pressure toward this sweeper, same as we're pressing from the ankle to the psoas area. Whoop, yeah, da, da. Yep. Okay, couple more times from beginning and then we'll get to New Yorker segment. Shoulder blades down, giving you stability in upper part and connection to the partner. And yeah, ready? Just one little thing. Cameras are different and I'm looking at how your body moves in reference to the stick, I'm not certain that I'm happy with your practice. So sweepers in front of me and slightly, let's say, on the line with my shoulder, yeah? Here, up, with your right shoulder. So now, when you will be stepping, you would like it to be on the line with your body, so your elbow has to be slightly behind. Yeah, so let's do one more time. Sweeper is on the same line with your left shoulder, and as you're stepping, I'm sorry, yeah, of course I'm going to right shoulder, I'm sorry. Here, and when I'm stepping over, it's on one line with my ribs, and my elbow have to be behind. Yeah, yeah. It's still a little feeling, Bonnie, that your sweeper is still in front of you. Is it really on the same line? So can you like lean it towards you and it will be stable? Put it right into your ribs, to the side. Yes, it looks like it's still in front of you. Here. So this is what I want you to do, yeah? Sideways, that you reach ahead of your elbow. And then you get behind it, and again in front of your elbow. This will be a better challenge for your usage of the frame. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, hey. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1. Yes, good. Last time, I count quicker, and we get to the next piece. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2. 3, cha-cha, 1. Yes. One little thing, just test it and tell me if it feels any different. On the moment when you will be going your first change, look diagonal. So you will have one line for your eyes and for your foot placement. So don't look at the camera. Don't look where your baby is looking. Look at the same line between your toes. So if you draw a line, it will be diagonal. And when you will be closing your feet, you will look there, and then you will feel much easier to actually change the weight. Hip change. And actually stay with your focus there all the time until you're leaning back. Ready? 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2. 3, cha-cha, 1. Yes. Just try it one more time because I think it looked different. The moment when you might have this, I know, compression between the line of your side and the turn of your torso, the whole dynamic is kind of intensified, channeled, more narrow. Ready, one last time. Jean, is your like on the same line as your shoulder? Yes. So you will feel how from a closed, okay, let's do this. Arm, hold the stick in your left arm, Now put your right arm, like try to squeeze a little bit, your biceps towards your pecs, and put your arm in front, right in front, good. Now hold the stick, and this way you start. Put it, yes. And now step into open position. Yes. And return back to the closed. Change. Yes, and again, closed feeling, opening the rib against your arm. Yes, it's not that I'm just trying to be, I don't know, tricky, okay, do the way I want it to be. But when you're starting like this, now, Jane, for example, you don't really practice the change. How at some places you will be closed into your frame, and then you will have a precise idea how to coordinate the opening. So this is why I think it's important that you're not starting like this. Ready. 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, cha-cha, 1. Hey, very good. Approved. Well done, actually. A lot of twist, a lot of clarity in your foot placement, continuity. So all the nice things will help you to be joyful to watch when you go to your routines or any combinations you will be doing. So let's get to the following part. What's different here? Generally, in your combinations, I believe you want to feel difference between check, which preceding with the linear movement and need to help you redirect your energy from traveling, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3. When arriving on your 1, you have still a momentum, so it's okay to send you like a little further forward to help yourself with a braking distance, and then go back from cha-cha, 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1. Other situations when we don't have a traveling, like a progression, traveling momentum, progression, when our energy is twist, a wind up inside our body. So then I wouldn't throw myself into a traveling mode. I will be more using the energy of unwind, and I would use this energy to place my front leg in a different, slightly different shape, different, using different coordination. The one when I was traveling, and it's okay to make a little bigger step and check, compared to when you're stationary and you really want to highlight, whoa, the unwind, and the trickiest part, how this wind up can be combined with the linear placement, that the foot which moves, not inheriting the curve and placing a little ugly pigeon toe, that despite a powerful rotation, look, if I do it, I'm still finding a little bit of this in my moving leg. Yeah, so this doesn't mean this. I can do this and then that. In and out. Whoop. Yes, cha-cha. Good. Freedom in your groin, using the legs as a reference point to accelerate. And then look, I was just, again, thinking what I'm doing different. The first few times, I did it, but I was not so happy. Second time, right with my release, I activated just a little bit of the standing foot push. So I can just do this, or I can release it and same time pushing a little bit from my stomach, very little. Release and push. So then I would have a power of twisting, but also more real weight commitment forward. And this is a fine little things you don't really see you wouldn't really see the difference if somebody performing it, you couldn't explain it. So it's twisting multiplied by rolling on your foot. Yes, and this is enough for your landing to be as sharp, as juicy, like you, I don't know, landing on a dirt or landing on a concrete. Dirt is a little bit softening, so, yeah, rather than concrete is harder. So you would feel like there is more weight landing rather than just empty leg. So let's try it a few times. Arrived, weight, keep going forward. We have our wind up and ready to snap and push for 2. Super, ronde, cha, and this is a time when between your legs and the oblique, you're exploring how it can go further down and kind of attach my glute to IT band to the rest of my leg and turn it around. Here, okay, what do we do here? Check, ronde, cha, cha, 90-degree turn towards the stick. And again, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. Ready? 1, 3, cha, cha, 1. Let me see it, please. Cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. Again. Cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. And just one more time. Ready? Cha, cha, 1 and 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. Okay. Let's get a little deeper into this. I'm not happy that when I'm looking at the handle and your hip next to it, I need to see that there is a motion in your hip prior to the foot placement. So if I'm counting for myself, 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1 and 2, my check. So be sure that you trust your standing leg to be the accelerator, the guide for your hip. Yes, Suzanne, this was beautiful. So you want to be sooner, if I'll rephrase it, you want to be sooner with this action, which will determine the position of your leg. It's very hard to do full rotation and not bring your leg. So as soon as my leg is here, then I can come with the action of like ankle placement. Whoop. Yes, so be sure that first thing I see is your standing hip moving next to the stick. Yes, 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 Marilyn, this is different. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. Yes, Jean, it was also maybe the first time when your whole body looked like this standing action sucked you into the flexible movement. So it was really different. Yes, Suzanne, also what I can, you're doing great at this moment. When you're doing, when you're starting right, the whole torso thinning, because from being square, you're getting twisted. When we twisted, we look thinner and slimmer and longer and taller. All of it, yeah? So, ready. Cha-cha, 2. Super. Yes. Now. Next, when we need to go from the ronde to the next 1, 2, 3. The feeling of carrying your center can be compared, I don't know, to juggling a hot potato or carrying something very, I don't know, fragile but very heavy. So the moment when I'm getting to my ronde, the idea of standing leg center relations is like standing like this, pressing out into my center. And then this leg still carries it very high. And when I'm coordinating the leg placement, I'm super aware about supporting my center as high, as secure. And then this moment when I'm replacing the leg, but this feels still very deep. And now when I'm placing my right leg in, I'm ready to support the center as deep, as intense. Derive a little bit look of legs are weaker than the weight of your body. Give me the opposite, that your weight is hanging down, but the legs are very prepared, cha, 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 to give it a lighter look. Ready. Cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. Yes, this was good, this was good. Yeah, look, I will be counting this way for this part. We're gonna cha-cha 1, 1, so you know it's about your standing hip. And then you did very good with your ronde. Bonnie, just pivot a little more over your right foot. So you do it here, cha-cha, and think of what we can think of. Right leg, right before we stepping sideways, like a screwdriver. Think that you only given you can put your screwdriver in the screw only once. So you want to start as far and go as far around without like re-gripping the handle. So you can only have one stroke with this. So that means when you go into your cha, you want to go and tighten your area as deep as possible. Is this reference make some sense for you? Cha, cha, or like I'm tightening the bolt or whatever. Here, I need to go as deep as I can before I'm placing my leg. Yes, this will give a continuous feel to your leg and will give you a charged feeling upon arrival. Ready. With me. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha cha 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we can all face the camera like I'm your partner. When we get to the New Yorker, and I want to see exactly the same, how you have your left arm in position, and the first thing I will see is action on your left thigh, on your left hip. And 2, 3, 4. And now you see where is my sweeper. And up. And now I'm placing my leg right underneath. Good. One more time. New Yorker. 4. We arrived with a very juicy wind up. And let's do this wind up until we let's test this. How far we can get. Some places too far, of course, but most of you not far enough in the weight placement over the ball of the foot. Wind up and weight over the ball of the foot. Place. Yes. Now I noticed this attempt, Suzanne and Jean, and your releases was very light, like the previously charged energy was released. This is good. It's working prior and getting a reward later. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you can do a little more provoking split. So you're staying in proportion to your height. You staying like a pencil. Can you become a pyramid of Giza? Yes, yes, because some places we can do more compact, but sometimes we go and we shouldn't hesitate to give it a little rock star feel. Ba, ba, ba. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Yeah. So this feel more like stranger than the night. Da, 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 da. Saturday night and I just got paid. Da, 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 da. Okay. So pyramid. Ready. 4, 2, 3, 4. Also will motivate you to work support here at the moment of closing. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Ready again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1. So again, I know cameras is not always like I'm trying just to be right in front of it. Maybe you have some place there. But if you're starting, for example, like this, ChaCha 1, and I wanted to feel the amount of spine shift to recognize from split to somewhat commitment to full weight commitment is a significant distance. So when you think, okay, I'm ready for my New Yorker, you will do it a little, not old-fashioned way, but without the finesse of the rhythmicality. Of course, we can smack it right from here, but rhythmically wouldn't be a sophisticated approach. So better, instead of 3, 4, 1, we do 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2 and 3 and ChaCha 1. Yeah, this one is not exactly convenient, but we can actually try what it should feel like when you having a partner and you dancing deeper into your frame. So in reality, partner's hand will move a little bit, but still the idea of discomfort of pressing into your biceps is something very similar to a cool professional communication. Ready, non-stop. This combination non-stop. 2, 3, 4, and then 2, 3 and 4, and then 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1. Good. I keep counting with all my love for you, but not dancing, so I can give a little comments. Ready. Bonnie, try split weight, and when you will be waiting for my 3, 4, 1, you will practice a different approach. I'm doing my New Yorker with weight shift over my twisting leg. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Yeah, Deborah, yes, disqualified. Switching off your screen. Red marker. over my gallery view. Yeah, so listen how I'm counting. New Yorker, 2, 3, 4. So this all is support from your right leg and right inner thigh. 4 for your center, 4, 1. So you can replace. No, after New Yorker. So if there is like this is my pointing arrow. So when I go 2, 3, and I go 4. So it's here and here and here. 4, 1, 2. I'm not getting. I'm not allowing myself to feel that my energy directed one way to the floor. I need to know how to the floor become away from the floor. 1 and this 1. Let's actually try. I really want you to feel it. So let's say landing, and when we from the floor pressure start getting into this pickup, how from the spread position you feel that this is pushing your thigh in, or pulling, sorry, pulling. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Ready? The whole thing. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha 1. Yeah. Gene, we can't do with the replaces, but here let's try to go through exactly same place. So the stability of a Swiffer is the stability of your standing ankle. Waki, taki, taki, ta. You see, it's like I've just nailed it and it's not moving anywhere. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So again, just a little clarity when you will be solving the problem, how I use the music. 4, if for example next action would be just something like a Cuban without the change of direction, and 2 and 3, then I would spend more time 4, 1, and I will go on the last half beat, and 2 and 3. But pivoting, even we can do it fast, it is still a chunk of work. So this is why I want you to be very comfortable with counting 4 and placing a leg, because you need second half, sorry, my bad, 4, counting 1 and placing your leg, because you want to reserve the last part for the twist on your standing leg. If you're doing last moment 4, 1 and 2, you will pretty much sacrifice some of the thing, or clarity or rotation. So 4, 1 and 2. It's okay to place it on 1 because you need to have some time for the quality turn. Ready? So when I count 1 and place pivot. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, one more time. Everybody, just check. Can you shift your weight 1 more inch further to the left before New Yorker? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, split, collect, pivot, and 2 and 3 and cha-cha 1. Yes. Now, let's actually use a Swiffer not just as a reference, but as a some deep digging. Let's focus on the mobility of our arm against our body. and how passing through the front, passing, moving the body, moving my torso inside my frame can be harder or more natural depending on the supporting angles in my arm. Try to see that passing with a more locked elbow position is harder rather than having just a little freedom of passing your elbow to the back space. And then using, let's imagine, elbow swing towards your hip and they passing one another. So now my elbow is kind of swing to the front and the hips swing. Yeah, the pass from swing, swing, yes. I don't know. It's swing, swing, swing. Here, and then we go back. Feel how the trajectory in your elbow is complementing to the speed and trajectory of your pelvis. So here I'm swinging my forearm down and forward towards my body. So doing this will hopefully help you to recognize this chunk of muscles, which when not active, useless, but if activated, give us a sense of very deep and narrow connection between my brain and my hip. If I'll make just a general fact, none of you look like you can accelerate on the way back. And this is due to lack of proper coordination and engaging this muscle. So let's see which muscle can help us to accelerate on the way back. Yeah, so we do a little check, and when we're committing the weight back to the left, and we're feeling that this shoulder blade is scooping down and under, and elbow pulling towards my hip, and I can kind of snap into it. Yeah, Jane, we still keep the same ball of the foot in the same place. And 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Yes, yes, good. 2, and 3, and 4. They were not bad, but on the way back. So let's all do. I know it's a little weird, but can we try and reach our butt with our elbow on the way back? Yes, and press a little bit into your Swiffer. Press a little bit into it. Elbow from the open back to down to your hip. Whoop. This should be some. Yes, Jean, just it's happening when you're standing like it's still straight. Ready, 2. Yes, Suzanne, this was very good. And 2, connected. Yes, yes. Look, one thing. You're really helping yourself in the beginning, but can you just press it a little bit tighter against your oblique so you have the same compressed energy helping you for the next opening. That was better. Ready? 4 and 2, 3, 4, 1. Yay. Yeah, this was good. Ready from the first New Yorker. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. It's okay. Let's breathe deep. Let's just shake ourselves a little loose. If you feel like your back is tired from working it, just give it a little stretch. Recognize that you have the discipline in your core, the nearly 60 minutes non-stop, and a few deep breaths in and out. So when you breathe in, try to think of how you can resist, how you can, for example, like press against the tight muscles and then push out. So same can be a segment or other side. Good. And let's do from beginning. From beginning, yes, the stick is in the right hand. You're staying on the left leg. Ready to start with a wind up. And when I say 1, you will start showing me the standing thigh movement, standing hip area. Ready. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, cha-cha, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, cha-cha, 1 and 2, 3, cha-cha, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. And movement in the standing hip first in many of our occasions. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Standing leg. And cha-cha, standing leg. And 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha, 1. Deborah, standing hip. 2, 3, cha-cha, standing hip, and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, cha-cha, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and cha-cha, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Yeah, almost there. Just a second. Last attempt. Last 2 minutes. Let's just all try a little thing. We'll be staying on one foot and we'll be pivoting. And just you can use your sweeper and maybe you can hold a little lower. It will help. And the moment when you're pivoting, you want to feel how you can, I know like maybe it will be hard for you because of the, maybe can you turn around? So you have a hard end on the floor. Yes. So everyone who have a sweepers, you're fine. Just I know that never have a broom and you cannot really press against. I want you to try how you can find the lever pushing into your sweeper down to turn yourself, and then here is your left hand working, and how you can be stronger with the sweeper. Left hand, right. Here, So swing your Swiffer a little bit to diagonal, and then you can use it. Swing it to diagonal. Yes, put it, okay, let's do it like this. Put it right in front of you, and then as you're turning, swing it diagonal, and bring it back to your center. Swing it diagonal, bring it to your center. Yes, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 1, 2. Yes. Any feelings? Something in your back, in your core connecting? One last time. So when you will be getting to your syncopations, feel that you can do a little swing to the back. Waka, tika, waka, ta. Yes, just a little lower, just a little lower. So this is my rib, this is my diaphragm area, and you see it's like 4 inches or 5 inches lower. Ready, from beginning, last time. By the way, I'm already very happy with what you've done today. So this is just a little, let us do it just for ourselves, to have a reflect on what you achieved today. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Very good. This was very, very nice. We we're doing together. ChaCha. The better ChaChas, despite the speed of the tempo, still have juice and still have a feeling of meaty and grinding feeling between your lower part and upper part. And this is what I think we getting more, a little bit with the help of a reference point, that we never just go one piece, but also through some digging on where we're starting. Because if you're starting internally, means that the process of displacing lower and upper part against another is happening continuously, rhythmically, and this will always have bigger value than just a sharp leg placement and hitting the line. There need to be things inside, and I see how each of you adding a little by little the richness of the inner coordination. Thank you very much. Little break for some of you.